What's up, my beautiful people? Here's the ever smiling she as always. I hope you guys are doing fine and great today. Yeah, I am also doing great. Yeah, guys, today I want us to look at how you can take care of your aged parents. We call them seniors. Okay, your aged parents, your mom and your dad. By the way, if you know that your parents are still alive, either of them or both of them, then you are exceptionally blessed. Okay, and you should make it your priority, one of your priorities, to take good care of them. Yes, that's what we want to be looking into today. So, what are the things you should do to make sure that your parents are okay, that they live longer and healthier? What are the things you should put in place? Sometimes many people normally think that if I have money, I can just buy my parents a house and forget them. Okay, you can just buy them a house or cars, change their cars. I see so many people doing that, but these things are good, but they are not the most important things. Seeing your parents, maybe if you're coming from Europe or from abroad, you just see them, you start spraying them money. But meanwhile, they've been at home all this while. You just call them finito. You do not ask much about them, or you don't know how they are living. Okay? Spraying money, acquiring houses, cars, they are good, but they are not the priority. They are not what they really need. They need to live healthy. They need to live healthy, guys. Okay, so let's look at the things you need to do. One, make sure, guys, that you educate your parents on how to use certain these very basic health gadgets. Okay, health gadgets. You need to teach them how to use fever thermometer. You need to teach them how to use pulsometer, or better still called heart beat or heart rate monitor. Okay, you need to teach them how to use blood glucose meter. You need to teach them how to use blood pressure machine. Okay, these are the four basic things you need to teach them how to use. Okay, anything that's wrong with them, if they say they're not feeling fine, at least wherever you are, you can tell them, measure your pulse, measure your heartbeat, measure your or temperature. If they are not feeling okay, measure your temperature, measure your blood glucose, measure your blood pressure. Okay, with that you can know at least where you can send them to. Okay, you can know the kind of advice to give. Okay, we at home, sorry, we back in Africa, we're not used to these things. Yeah, now people are getting enlightened, people are more enlightened now, but back in the days, it wasn't like this. Like when I came to this country years back, if I wanted to go in to see the doctor, if I wasn't feeling fine, I would just call and they'll ask, "What's wrong with you?" I'll say, "I have fever," because we're used to that in Africa. If you are feeling hot, if you are feeling sick, you just say, I have fever," and they will normally ask, "What's the vet like? What's the value like? Okay, how bad is it like?" They'll ask you the vet, the value, and I'll be like, "What do they want from me? What's all this?" I tell you people that I have fever, but they want the exact what you measure, the exact measurement. They want to know the exact. Okay, if I have fever, you should be able to say I have 38 point something degree or 39 or something like that. But back home, we're used to she's got fever because she's feeling hot and she's not feeling fine. Okay, so you should know. Your parents should know these basic things, how to measure these basic things. Buy it for them, teach them how to use it, and make sure they use it. Okay, to monitor themselves too. Okay, yeah. Number two, should make sure that you educate them on the importance of walking. going outside every day, getting fresh air, and taking a walk. Tell them that 30 minutes walk a day will prolong their lives. Okay? Tell them the importance of keeping fit. What you should buy for them is running coach. We call it here love trainer. Buy running coach for them so that they can be running on it 2 times a day, morning and evening. Okay, or even once a day. So these are the where you should spend money on. Okay, gadgets that will keep them alive. Okay, running coach, remember, and educating them. Bring your time out more for them. Okay, so another thing will be taking them, treating them once in a while to spas, taking them to spa or calling upon physiotherapists to massage them, massage their bones. It is very, very important. Take them out on spas. It's really, really good and it strengthens their body, it relaxes their body. Everyone knows that spa is good for the body. Okay, so another one is make sure you take them every 6 months at least for a checkup. Okay, take them for a checkup. Let their blood work be done. Okay, blood work. You check their eyes. You check their dental status is very, very important. As you get older, you lose appetite. Okay, and or if you have them problem with your gums or your one tooth or the other, then it makes everything worse. It worsens everything. So generally, the older you get, you just lose appetite. So make sure their dental status is on point so that they can at least make sure that they are eating. Okay, that the loss of appetite will not come from there. Okay, so check their eyes, check their dental status, their blood work, check everything once in 6 months is really, really important. Check their prostata, reproductive organs, prostata, a woman, you check their cervix, you check the vagina, you check everything. You take them to the doctor, to gynecologist, they check everything and make sure everything is on point. Invest in such things. Okay? Those are the things you should invest on. Those are things that are paramount, okay, to keep them healthy. Another thing is add up to their vitamins. Be sure that they eat healthy. Be sure they eat healthy and make sure to add up their vitamins. There are certain vitamins that are good for elderly people. Okay, make sure they take this vitamin. Invest in these vitamins. Invest in them. Okay, like Q10. Q10 is expensive, but it is pretty good for heart, to keep them young, to keep them rejuvenated. Make sure you invest in Q10. You have magnesium vitamins, you have calcium vitamins, vitamin D. People, for instance, people from Africa, they normally lack vitamin D, and older people lack even more. Okay, they need even more vitamin D than younger ones. So make sure they touch up on in the vitamin D supplements, magnesium, potassium. Okay, and vitamin B12 is really, really important. And yeah, okay, Q10, magnesium, calcium, vitamin D, vitamin B12, and potassium. Have I mentioned that? By the way, potassium, they can also make sure they eat a lot of bananas. It helps their guts. Okay, from there, it gives them potassium also. So add up their supplement. Make sure they do not lack supplements. Make sure they eat healthy and make sure they do not lack supplements. Okay. Yeah. So another thing will be you making sure that you create time to talk to them. Create time to talk to them. Make sure take them to all those places that oldies can stay and interact with themselves. Okay. There are such places here. We don't have much places because in Africa, for instance, people are they have close friends already where they go to. So make sure they visit their friends and make sure they interact with people. Okay, do not, there is something like deprivation or isolation prophylaxis. Make sure that they are not isolated. Okay, take them out, tell them to go to their friends or invite their friends. Make sure they speak, they talk, they interact with people, and keep people around them. Even if you're not there, keep people around them to always be talking with them. Okay, yeah, so these are the things that matter a whole lot. You can, of course, buy them aeroplanes and all stuff, but these are the little things that are paramount to their lives and that will make them live healthier and longer. So make sure you invest in those and make sure you start doing those things from now. Okay, thank you so much for joining, and yeah,